Hello, welcome. My name is Frank Jobal. So I have just created a new software to arrange my astrophotography objects in a new software, Astrophotography Objects Manager. I decided to create this software because I had a lot of images and I didn't remember which one I did, and there's a problem when I wanted to look for some images and wanted to remember the result. So I decided to put all the informations I have, like in a nebula, take this photo, and all the informations about the constellation, the instrument, the camera, the guiding camera, the mount, type of object, and the exposure time of each filter. So I wanted to sum up in one software that I have created, which name is Astrophotography Objects Manager, and to go directly to the directory of the files of the objects. So for example, this year I have some images, EC63, NGC, SH2, etc. So I have a lot of images of DCLR images too. Here are. So to avoid looking for files I don't remember when it is, where it is, etc., I decided to create this software. So we will see where it is. So it's a software, Astrophotography Objects Manager. So we are here on the dedicated page of the software. So there is a brief presentation, and with the French version and the English version, and the link where you can download the software. Just below there are the French tutorial video, and here are the English video tutorials. I suggest you to look and watch really precisely the 5 videos to know how to use the software. A lot of questions are about how to take into account the selection of the filters and the exposure time, so watch very well the video create a new object. So the software is like this. I'm gonna show you the English version. The English version of the software you will download is like this. So you can see there are a lot of informations, but there's the informations I wanted to remember. So there's the name of the objects, the other name, if it's a Messier, ARP, SH, etc. The dates, and the filters I used for the binning 1.1, binning 2.2, binning 3.3, and for each filter the number of exposition, the exposure time, and the number of flats, the FWHM minim and max. So there are other indications there. And when there is a new object, when you just simply click on it, and you will see the imaging equipment, the imaging report, how do you process it. Here you can see the image. Clicking on it, you will see the full image with here the image directory to go directly directly to the image directory. Here the same for the flat directory you use for this image. And considering a Messier, for example, you will see the constellations, the object types, coordinates, and the magnitude. And here you can choose the software you use: acquisition, preprocessing, processing. And after that you can export the data. It creates a PDF or JPEG, and you can put it in forums to show the image and all the informations you want to give. And you will have to specify cameras, filters, instrument, mount, imaging sites, Faxis guider, adaptive optics, and the software we've just talked about. And for the file, the user profile with the name, etc., etc. So, last thing, there's night mode too. Day mode. You can delete an object and you can search an object. So you will watch the videos to know more about it. We just gonna see how to download the software and how to install it. This is the only things we will see in this first video. So let's start. Come back to internet file. So for the export, for example, the export file is like this: the name of the objects, etc., etc. It will be translated in English, and don't worry about it. And didn't talk about the versions. Here you can see the different versions and the news. So you click here to download Astrophotography Objects Manager English version. Okay. You must save the file. It's okay. So the file is 64 MO. I come back when it's finished. Here we are. So I click on it. So I copy it into an empty directory. So you just right click on the file, which is a zip file. You can check it here. It's a compressed directory, compressed with the usual tools. So right click, extract all, or if you have 7-zip, extract here. You've just extracted the install application. This is not the software. So you just double click on it. It's okay. So you can check the versions here on the right, and by default it is installed into Program Files, Astrophotography Objects Manager. If you have Vista, like system Windows, you will have to right click on the exe file and give administrators rights, or run as administrator. This is just for Vista Windows. If you don't want to install it into this directory, you can change it, but I advise you to let it like this, because for future versions it will operate like this. You can create a backup file story which is saved in the backup directory. This is proposed to me because I've already installed this software. So if I want to keep some files, they will be there. As I have just told you, I have already installed the software, so it detects that the file Astrophotography Objects Manager.ini is already in the folder. So you can replace it or not. I advise you to don't replace the file if you have already installed and used the software, because if you replace this file .ini, all the informations about your user profile will disappear. So I don't want the software to delete and replace my user profile informations. I click no. If it's the first installation, you won't have this information. So I keep my informations. No, I don't want to replace it. Setup is completed now, so you can check or uncheck propositions and icons on desktop, start menu, quick launch bar. I decide to just display an icon on the desktop because the software can be found in the configuration panel if I want to uninstall it, or if I want to keep it in start menu, I can choose this. So as I have already installed it, I uncheck this. So here, if I click done, a desktop icon will be created and the program will start. Done. Okay, so it's in English. Welcome to Astrophotography Objects Manager. And here I will stop the video because I have finished the download and install file and software. And I thank you and advise you to watch the second video. Bye bye, thank you.